Good day and welcome to your favorite sport program on TV, 360 Sport. We all know it's few days to the Olympics as the whole world will be gathering to watch the Paris 2024 Olympics. This Olympics, as we all know, is one of the biggest sporting events across the globe. At the last Olympic Tokyo 2021, after the COVID-19, we had estimated about billions viewers across the globe, both including those that were live in Tokyo at that moment. So it's 4 years after, probably 3 years after, because of the COVID-19 that made Tokyo 2020 in 2029. In a few weeks, we'll be having Nigerians also participating in the quest to have a gold medal or be on the podium in this event. So, but just one athlete who has been who will be the focus of attention today. She is going to the Olympics for the second time in a sport known as Taekwondo. Taekwondo, she has been doing so well. I won a bronze medal in the last African Games in Taekwondo. So we'll be speaking with a very respectable person who has done so well for herself and also has brought the flag of Nigeria flying in all Taekwondo championship in the continent. I'm talking about Elizabeth Anyanacho, who will be joining us today. It's good to have you, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us on 360 Sport. First of all, let's tell us how you feel making it to Olympics for the second time and what are your expectations?
I feel good. Yeah, I feel good to have qualified again for the Olympics. It's been a lot of hard work, a lot of prayers, a lot of intention going into it. I expect to go there and do really well by God's grace because the confidence is not solely on me. My confidence is solely on God, and He's the one that is helping me to gain a lot of achievements that I have gotten. So I have really high hopes. I have really a high expectation for this Paris 2024 and to also get a better result.
Exactly. So it's interesting to note that. But tell us, how has the preparation and the training been going? What have you been putting in place? Have been the support coming from the government, put personnel, and also from international bodies who is seeing you as a notable person coming to the Olympics for the second time? So how's the preparation training, and where have you been training, and what are those things that make you feel that you'll be at the podium for the second time?
It's been quite intense. The training has been an intense one because I have to work on so many things, which has improved. My speed, my strength, the power has improved a lot. So it's been quite intense and it's been going really well because I have great teammates and a great coach that is helping me to prepare well because everything has to be on high gear. You have to be focused throughout the section. You have to be focused 100%. So we technically I'm not allowed to leave anything out. So I have to like go all out in the training sections. And yeah, it's been quite intense, but then it's really great because the coach is there to support, my teammates are there to support, families are there to support, the federation is there to support my friends and the media, the medicals. So it's really helpful for me because it keeps my mind ready and prepared. So it's been intense, but it's been good also.
Thank you very much. And excitement must be the order of how you feel. I'm sure you must be so excited as you look forward to the commencement of the game with excitement. Tell us how you feel. How has been the family support? I mean, second time in a row, you'll be representing Nigeria. And I'm sure this time around, I'm sure there won't be so much high expectation in terms of podium finish. But tell us the excitement that comes about you being in the second Olympics of your career.
I'm excited. This being my second Olympics, so I'm excited to have qualified again the second time for Nigeria, and it's really exciting to be on that stage again and to show how much one has improved and the hard work and everything. So I'm really excited to be on the stage again.
Exactly. And we will now go for this particular question. I'm sure a lot of people must have been trying to know how Elizabeth Anyanacho started her journey into Taekwondo. I thought begin for you, because you know sometimes a lot of athletes actually start from a particular sport before they get into the sport that brings so much excitement and so much glamour to it. So how did you begin your journey of Taekwondo?
And that's a long story, but to cut it short, initially I was not supposed to be in Taekwondo. I was supposed to be training for athletics. But then I met my coach in the stadium, and that's how my Taekwondo journey started. Of course, I've said it quite a lot. I really didn't know what Taekwondo was all about when I started, and I was not thinking I would be competing this far. So I just loved the sport because it was like martial arts, watching too many Chinese movie, I guess. But then, yeah, that's how the journey started.
Thank you very much. We'll go for this quick break, and we'll be coming back. So if you have a lot of questions to ask us on Elizabeth Anyanacho and her journey, you can join us on all our social media platforms to drop the information, and definitely we'll get back to you on how she feels on representing the white, green Nigeria for the second time in the Olympics. Don't go away.
In the last 3 years, we have built a multi-purpose center, which is the envy of all in our constituency. And I can tell you that the people who are living there are already enjoying it.
Guy, do you think what this man just said is true? See, I seriously doubt. I'm sure it's one of those their silly lies.
And wait, do you know there's a way to find out if these things he's saying is true or not? This is the Construct app. It gives people like us a sure way to track implementation of constituency projects. It gives valid and verified information on location of projects, amounts allocated, amount funded, the level of job done, and even the profiles of concerned legislators. You and I can post directly on this app.
Are you serious?
This is the Go-To app if you want to know how our Commonwealth is being expanded by the government.
Wow. Let's even see if what this man said is true. Show me.
The Construct app is developed by Other Paper Nigeria with support from USAID and is available on both Google Play Store and Apple Store.
And it's true.
Of course, I told you.
Corruption not in my country.
Hello, Alhaji. Right now I'm in Abuja. No. Hello, Adamu. Right now I'm in Kano. Yes. When I get back, I will just call you. Look, what is wrong with you? I'm talking on the phone and you are gesticulating and doing. What's wrong with you?
Daddy, where exactly are we as we speak?
Are you alright? This is Lagos.
Well, you just lied to someone that we're in Abuja.
Keep quiet. Who told you can tell an elderly person is lying?
Daddy, you just lied. And by lying, you are raising corrupt children for the future of Nigeria. That is corruption, not in my country.
Corruption not in my country.
Welcome back. We're still talking Taekwondo with Elizabeth Anyanacho. She was one of those hopeful at the last Olympic in Tokyo, where she represented Nigeria. And interestingly enough is that she will be representing us in few weeks' time in Paris, as the Paris 2024 Olympic commence in few weeks. So it's good to have you back, Elizabeth. It's obvious that the Olympics is the biggest sporting event for all sport, and Taekwondo is not left in the mix of this high-rating sport. You'll be rubbing shoulders against the best in your sport and sport across the world at the Olympics. Tell us how you feel about this.
I really have no comment on that one. I really have no comment on that one. Yeah, but it's good. It's good actually. And not a lot of comment on it because I'm not really the outgoing type, so it's hard for me to give a solid answer on that one. But yeah, it's good to see people, at least people you see on TV. It's good to see them live, and then you're like, oh, they're actually humans like me. So it's quite interesting. Yeah.
Okay. So what should your fans expect of Elizabeth? Because you're becoming a role model to a lot of Taekwondo young ladies across the globe. Well, and you know how you have a quite number of fans here, obviously. So tell us, what should your fans be expecting? Not like a target, but you know, something that will make them keep following you as a role model in Taekwondo. It's a very young lady, a lot of them across age bracket, wants to know what they should be expecting from you.
Oh, okay. Well, they should look for the Elizabeth that has grown, actually. So, yeah, they should just watch out. Could be a surprise. I don't know.
Taekwondo, obviously, is one of the oldest sports in the country. Are you satisfied with the growth of Taekwondo in Nigeria? I'm sure you are the face of Taekwondo right now since the past few 3 years. Tell us, is the growth of Taekwondo, is it encouraging for you, or is something that needs to add to it? What needs to be done to ensure that the growth of Taekwondo is also going as fast as possible, as a lot of fans across Nigeria wants it?
I don't think it's really growing. To my opinion, I don't really think it's growing because it's actually lacking support, and which is something that we would need, because in Taekwondo, you actually need to expose the athletes a lot. So if you don't if you don't compete for even 1 or 2 times, it's really bad for the athletes, because Taekwondo moves fast, and if you don't compete, it actually reduce your, will I say, confidence or your progress in it. You wouldn't know how much you are gaining or learning, because other countries are going for a lot of competition, and there's also like a sport point system, which is also attached to the game. So I feel it needs more support, so that at least the athletes can be able to learn how this thing works, and also be updated on the rules, because our sport is also guided by rules, which tend to change almost every year or almost every time, because they get to modify the rules and everything, and we have to train with those rules, because if we don't, it's going to also affect us in competition. So I just feel Taekwondo in Nigeria needs a lot of support so that they can grow better.
But do you know that you are the only Taekwondo athlete that qualified to represent Nigeria at the Olympics? Obviously, even from yourself, from families, from friends, the burden of expectation on your shoulder must be very heavy, as the entire country is looking up to you in this particular sport. Do you really feel this burden, or you are there to just enjoy the moment, enjoy the excitement?
It's a tricky question. I wouldn't say I don't feel the weight, but I wouldn't say it's taking a toll on me, because that's why I always talk about my faith, being a Christian in the Taekwondo sector, because the Holy Spirit helps me to lay off those burdens and not really focus on those weights that is on my shoulder. So if I focus on Him more, if I focus on the Lord more, it helps me to take out the unnecessary tension and things that are not needed. So of course there is weight, there is tension, but it's not something that can weigh me down. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much, Elizabeth Anyanacho. Thank
You're
you very
welcome.
much for joining us, and we are so excited. Nigerians are happy that when it's time for Taekwondo event, come Paris 2024, when they see your name called out, they'll be so, and the fact that Nigerians will be following Taekwondo more because you are representing us for the second time. Thank you very much for being part of today's show, Elizabeth Anyanacho. Yes, if you're just joining us, we've been speaking with, two-time Olympian. Of course, she's an Olympian already. Two-time back-to-back from Tokyo 2020 to now Paris 2024. Elizabeth Anyanacho will be flying Nigeria's flag in Taekwondo event in Paris 2024. So you can join us on all our social media for the conversation to continue, so that you can relate your response and how you feel about Elizabeth and what she's doing to promote the sport of Taekwondo in Nigeria. And that's all for today's program. We thank you. Same time next week, we'll be giving you all what you need to know in the world of sport. I'm Mudashir Shitu. Bye for now.